Hey YouTube, last video you saw me working on my green machine. I was replacing the air filter box, the original so-called lifetime air box. I replaced it with a second gen air filter. Today I'll probably be working on the PCV valve. There's a bunch of stuff I'm going to do today. PCV valve. Of course, I got to change all the gaskets that are associated with taking off the intake manifold. Probably take off the fuel rail, clean out the injectors, replace the O-rings, of course, throttle body, gasket, all the associated stuff with that. I'll try to cram that all into one video, but maybe I'll separate them. Not sure yet. Anyway, hope you like this kind of content. We'll take it from there. I do have the vehicle on jack stands already with a couple of jacks underneath for safety. That's already there because I will probably also replace the fuel filter. So I've already depleted the pressure, removed the relay, disconnected the battery, cranked up the vehicle, got the pressure down. So there'll still be a little bit of residual pressure and spillage, but that'll be a minimum. That'll be minimized with depleting the pressure. Anyways, let's see, I got a box here. I gotta get this thing. Sorry about the mess in my garage, but yeah, I still work, so gotta make time, do things. Okay, let's start taking things apart here. Okay, probably start with this. Get the air tube off there. Pull this pin back and you just give it a pull and it'll come off, and then you can just kind of get that out of the way. What else? Throttle body. This is 6mm, I believe. Yes. Loosen that up. Get this stuff off the throttle body. Get the hose off. I'm gonna get the MAF sensor clip off, pull this red tab at the bottom, and just give it a pull and that'll come off. Get that off to the side. That. This should come right off. That's the way I got that. Pull it, grommet out, pull that off to the side. Okay, that's all clear. All right. And let's see what we need to do next. All right, I got the air cleaner out of the way. Next, let's see, throttle body. This connector, squeeze this connector for throttle body. Get that off of there. Some of those are a pain in the butt. Get that out of the way. Let's see, I'll take this throttle cable cover off. What is this, a 7? Yeah, 7mm. Typically there's like 8mm, 7, 6, 7, 8, 10mm for these things. This cover on the side. We got, let's see what else we got here. Looks like the AIC control connector. Squeeze this bad boy. We'll take that out. Get that out of the way. Might be able to use this to, nope, too small. Big. Might be able to use this, squeeze this in there to get that out easy without breaking it because they're so brittle. Almost got it. There we go. There we go. Get that out of the way. All right, what's next here? I might be able to take this whole thing off together. Let's see. That looks like a 8. Yep, those are 8s. Get those loose. 2 on the bottom. Just loosen up. Able to get that out. No problem. That one. Get these loose. One more at the top of the way. You can see the gasket there. Yeah, it looks in pretty good shape actually. Get this cable all the way. And this guy. So it's the plastic clip. I'll be right back and figure out how to do this one. Alright, yeah. So this cable here it just pressure fit. So you just push it off the opposite way and it comes off there. Now we can kind of manipulate the throttle body out of the way. hose. Just kind of put that on the side. Oh, got to get a good cleaning out of that thing too. You see that? It's a little dirty. Not too shabby, but we'll clean her up a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna have to take this bracket off. Might be able to leave that on, but you know what? Yeah, probably take that off. That looks like an 8mm and a 10mm. I'll take that out before I forget. I like to put screws back in, otherwise I'll forget where they go. If my brain ain't what it used to be, put those back on. Thank goodness for the video, but otherwise I won't remember where they went. I can always go back to the video and figure it out when I'm putting it back together. Okay, take that off. Going on. That looks like a 10. Alright, here's a 10. Pop that on. Bracket out of the way. Like I said, I've already depressurized the fuel system, so it shouldn't be an issue when I start getting close to that area. I take off these hoses. Maybe I know I gotta take this one off. I might be able to actually leave that rail hose on and just pop this hose off, take the 2 bolts out, and just leave that rail connected. But I definitely want to get this kind of out of the way. Let that hang down there. Put these 2 bolts back. Don't misplace them. This back. I don't know if this stuff's gonna bore you guys. I might just edit this nonsense out and just give you the breakdown. But I don't know. Some people like the long stuff. Just gives them something to watch. Those are 10s. I'll get back to that later. So okay, here we go. Back to this hose. I want to be careful. These hoses are probably original. Gently get that off. I'll move that to the side. Yeah. Okay, you stay over there. This hose is probably going to get in the way. I think we'll be okay. Oh, that hose came off way too easy down there at the bottom. So that feels pretty hard. Alright, we'll see about that one. Alright. Okay, next, I'm going to take this air tube off here. I think this little red clip. Push down the red clip. This will pop up. There we go. That out of the way. I hope you guys can see that. Shucks. Yeah, looks like you can. Alright, we'll get that bad boy out of the way for now. Let that hang out. So, yeah, that should be okay. Like that. Alright. Okay, good. That. What else? We got the fuel pressure regulator hose out. By the way, I am referencing the Chilton's manual for this one. 2000, I guess it's the whole first gen right there. 2000, 2007. Ford Focus. Put that away for now. Let's see here. Looks like we got another tube to disconnect down there below the IAC. And there's a bunch of more connectors. I may have to take this dipstick tube out. I think it's like a T20 over there or T30. Down there. Yeah, somewhere down there. And I'm going to take this little air tube out because that's going to have to come out. Let's see if I can do it without breaking it. Trying to give it a little twist and pull. Trying to minimize the amount of things I got to buy, but let's see here. This might give me a fight. It's pretty sure this is the original stuff. It's been on here the whole time. That was a good fit. That's a good sign, actually. Alright. So this tube just goes down and around. It's clipped on the bottom here. Below here. That goes like that. It comes around the front. There's another clip down there too. Hopefully you can see that. It just unclips there. And then it clips to another component down there at the bottom. Yeah, maybe I could have left that on there. Actually, disconnect the cannon or electrical connector. That's okay. I'll just leave that hanging out here for now. And then down there, if you can see that. No, you can't. Down there, there's a connector. And another tube, an air tube. This is fuel. This may be fuel, yep. You have to take that off too. Alright, 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is a T30 bolt down here for the dipstick tube. Trying to get access to it real quick. I'll get my ratchet on there. It feels like a T30. Yeah, that is just a little hard to maneuver space in here. But get that loose. Okay, let me get this out of here and then I'll get back with you. Alright, I got that little bolt out. It lives right down there. I was able to pull the rest of it out with the magnet so I don't drop it. Then I just give it a wiggle. Pop that out of the bottom there, and there's a little O-ring on there. Oh, this one looks really good. I can definitely reuse that. If I had a new one, I would put one in there, but this will be good. Set that off to the side. Okay, what do we got next? Connector for there is gone. That hose, I'm supposed to be at that hose down there. Gotta get that one connector down there. Let's see if I can show you guys. That guy there with the white stripe on it. Should probably take that off, because I do want to take this whole thing out of here. So I'll probably take this connector off. Yeah, this one. Take off this hose here. That one too. This looks like it's all connected. So I'll probably take this bottom one off. Those two connectors. Probably this air line. Or just the fuel line. This looks like the fuel, air. And then there's some more connectors down there I know I gotta get. There's one. I thought there was one down there somewhere. Connect. Oh, it looks like it's off already. I guess a little Christmas tree clips or whatever you call them came off already. So that one's just dangling down there. That's cool. Alright then. Yeah. Looks like somebody's been in here before. Okay, so I'll get back to you. Let me get some of these connectors off. Alright, so right down here, I had to pull this clip out of this hose and then pull that out. It's kind of a pain in the butt, this one. So it goes in like that, and it kind of rests just like that. You might be able to pull it out. You might be able to pull it out, but I had to completely kind of pull one side out and then it slid out. Push that back in, make sure that I don't lose that. Those clips. Alright. It kind of just sits like that. It just sits like that. Okay. Well, I got that out of the way. And next, I'm going to go for that little clip down here. Connector. A lot of times, this is the first time these clips are coming off. Or these connectors, rather. Some of them are a pain in the butt. This one's going to squeeze that. There we go. That one off. Oh God, I hope you guys can see that, because I can't tell. So that's this little red clip that goes underneath here. Right there. And then let's see what else we got down there. Looks like this clip, that's going to be a bear, I think. Squeeze that in, pull it out. So if you guys can see that, I just use my screwdriver, a little flat tip, and squeeze that part in there and pop that out. So that's out. Okay. What else we got down there? So that's disconnect. Oh, this little holes right here I got to try and get out without breaking it. Oh, it's coming out pretty good. I don't know if you can see that down in there. Slit holes. Pull that out. That little guy came out. So it looks like everything is at least off for that part. down there. Let's see. And this one is on. I have to take this one out too. There's another connector over there. Looks like I'll have to squeeze that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry, guys. Oh, squeeze that and pull down. There. Yeah, got that one. Okay. That one was from right there. Okay. I think I'm ready to tackle this. Those 7 or 8 10mm bolts. Just about. I think I can leave that where it's at. Yeah. Alright, let's get some of those 10mm bolts. 10mm bolts for the intake manifold. Be right back. Alrighty. Yep, that's 10mm. Gotta break those loose. The first one here. That one loose. I'm probably using a magnet to get these out because I don't want them to fall down. Uh-oh. That one's already out, so let's see if I can manage that without dropping it. Okay, that one. A magnet to get that out. Very good. Okay. Go to the next one that I can get to. I'll go for this one right here. Just 2, by the way. Go for that one. Oh, and that happened. Of course it happened. Gotta find that sucker, and I see it. Thank goodness for the magnet. That's a pain in the butt, but easier when you got the right stuff. Try that again. This time maybe go underneath and straighten that out. There we go. Just break this loose. Nice and tight. That's a good sign. I've seen some videos where the guys are trying to loosen these up and they were already loose. I'm like, what? Sometimes loosey-goosey is no good. Oh, that one's still tight. Oh, it's still threaded on there a little bit. Get this one loosened up. Get this one cracked open. There we go. Not sure if I want to take this fuel rail out before or after. We'll see how that goes. This one's easy enough to get out. This guy. It looks like it's unthreaded. There we go. That one out. And then there's, let's see, that was 1, 2, 3. And I'm pretty sure there's one right, yep, there's one right there. Just behind that red, behind this red down there below. Not that one, not that one. Yep, there's one down there. That's going to be right above the thermostat housing. I'll be able to get that one. And then, ah, shit, I see that one right down there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. But it's down right there. What's that? That's the knock sensor. Disregard. There it is. Right there. So I might be able to go through this hole. Let's go straight back. Maybe with a shorter extension. A swivel. Let me get some more tools. I'll be right back. Okay, I went with a shorter extension. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I got the nut head on top of there. Okay, we'll release the kraken. Oh, there we go. Now it's loose. Take that off the ratchet. Should be able to get that socket extension straight on. There we go. Come on now. Okay. There's not much space here to get it. To get it to unscrew on. Try a different angle of the dangle. There we go. I need this magnet ready because this sucker's gonna want to fall out. Guaranteed. Okay. Oopsie. Didn't get it. Did not get it. That's a hard spot to see. Oh, it's still threaded. Son of a gun. You guys probably can't see that, but it's just barely threaded. Let's try that again. Put this through here. Can't see crap under there. Jeez. Looks like I'm on the bolt head. Let me go right below it. Oh, right above it there. Try that back in there. There she is. Right there. Trying to get this on there. Did I get her? Uh-oh. She's ready to fall down. There she goes. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha. Alright. Not that one. That was a tricky one. The bottom one's gonna be fun. And then there's one below this IAC I gotta get. Alright. Can you guys see that one? Right there. I'm gonna get down that one. That wasn't too bad. Okay. Crack this one loose. Oh, that one was kind of loose. That ain't good. Well, I didn't have a check engine light before, so the unmetered air wasn't a problem. Maybe this one was just gluten tight still. Threaded a little bit. Come out of there, you. Alright, loosen it up a little bit more. I apologize if you guys can't see anything. I can't see crap either. Alright. The light I got up here, my wife gave me this thing, or bought it for me. It's awesome, but the battery life sucks, so I got it plugged in and it keeps doesn't go full bright for some reason when it's powered cord. Anyway, let's see, got that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got like 3 more to go. I'm just gotta find them all, and then I'll get back to you guys when I get to that bottom one, because that's I'll have to get underneath the car for that. Be right back. Okay, I'll get this other 10mm right down there. Finish getting this one out. This might be number 6 or 7. I can't remember. See if I can get that out. It's still attached. Yes, you are. Still threaded. Yeah, my hands can't get under there. Just keep on threading that one until we get her done. And pull her out with the magnet. I've seen some guys they use like petrolatum or Vaseline, and go in there and they pull it out that way. You stick it in the socket and it just sticks to the Vaseline. It's pretty smart. I just don't have any in the garage right now, so I'm using a magnet. Okay. So what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I got 2 more left. 1, 2. Oh yeah, there's one underneath the AIC, I think. Pretty sure. Alright, let me go find that one, and so I can get that one out, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, I found it. So, number 7 is right below the IAC. It's straight back underneath, so it's kind of in line with this top one, but below the throttle manifold. Crack that loose. That one's good and tight. That's good. That one taken out, and then we'll move on to the number 8, which is below. Oh no way! I'm not gonna get that out with my hand. It's good thing this flashlight's a magnet. Let's see if I can reach it. Negative. Fail. Try and reach it with this one. Get it out. Nope, she's not ready. Straight back. Tell if I'm on or not. There she is. Come on. Come on, don't be shy. Get out of there. There, I got her. Alright. Didn't even have to use a magnet. Cool beans. Ooh, that was dirty. Well, so that one is on the bottom because it's dirty. I can imagine what number 8 is going to be like. All right, let me get underneath and see if we can crack loose that number 8. All right, there's number 8 right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can. That bastard right there. All right, I don't think I'll need this big extension. Well, maybe. Let's see if I can get it without it. Oh yeah, I'll crack this loose. God, I hope you guys can see that, because the mount I'm using, I can't really tell what you guys are seeing or not. There she goes. This lower bolt is super clean compared to that other lower one. Surprising. Huh. I would expect this one to be the dirtiest, but it's pretty clean. And this is going way too smooth, by the way. Not that I want to jinx it or anything, but I shouldn't have said nothing. I shouldn't have said anything. Well, that's a really clean bolt, surprisingly. All right, that's the last one, I think. Oh yeah, that's the last one. All right, let me get back up top and carry on with my business. All right, back up top. I think I got anything loose. I'm gonna find out very quickly if I forgot anything. Oh, it feels like it's on an alignment dowel or something. There you go. Oh. Got some damn grass in there. Okay. It looks like most of it's out of the way. Oh, I'm touching that. Okay, air tube. There we go. Get that off of there. Looks like I may be able to creep in there and reach the, let me get you off the mount here so I can show you. Looks like I may be able to creep in there and zoom you in. There we go. Damn, there'd be light. Holy crap. Now you can see. So there's that PCV valve hose right there. And, ooh. Intake look kind of dirty. Well, 80-something thousand miles, so what do you expect? I've seen worse with lower mileage. But, oh well. I got some cleaning to do, I guess, before I slap this back together. Alright, I'm gonna have to snake something down there and, pull that hose off. Let me see if I can put you right here. See right right there. You see that? Oh yeah. Not really. Come on. There you go. Alright. What do I need here? Needle nose. Needle nose pliers. Wish I had a pair of duckbills, but I don't think they make those anymore. I haven't seen a pair of duckbills sold in a long time. Just these modified looking duckbills. Oh, this is not gonna be. Alright, we're back. You guys didn't fall. You guys alright? You guys okay? Alright, can you, let me see, let me put you right there. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, trying to move this along because I gotta take the wife on a dinner date, and that's more important than fixing the green machine. Alright, let's give her a squeeze. Oh, come on, girl. Okay, well, she's loose. I just want her to go the other way. There she goes. Alright, she was kind of squeezed in there. Well, that's not cool. Surprising, wasn't getting any air restriction there. Well, you guys can't see a damn thing. Oh, there you go. See if I can get this off. No, she's been on there forever. So, try a little persuasion. I'm not Asian, but we're gonna try a little persuasion. It looks like I don't have the reach. How about that? How about that, boys? I need a longer screw stick. Because I don't have the best tools. I'll use what I got. Alright, let's try this one here. See if I can get this. Maybe I should do the other side. Oh, the other side is harder, I think, to reach. Let's try to get this hose off. Try to squeeze it off. Come on now. Get out of there. This is going to be fun. Let's see. Well, I could cut it. Let me see if I can get that bottom one off. The one that's attached to the intake manifold. Stand by. Alright, after a little fight, the PCV hose lost. So that's disconnected. I'm going to try to wiggle this thing out here. Let me set you back up on the mount. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can go straight up and out without any further incidents. See if did I forget anything? Oh, beautiful. I didn't forget anything. Alright, she's out, guys. Okay. Let me just set her here for a second. Let me zoom out so you guys can get a, there we go. So I got a picture. There's the hose. Oh, let me turn this around this way. Alright, yeah. Well, you know what? These are still nice and tight. That's good. They're just dirty. I mean, I was expecting it to be a little bit messed up because it's 80-something thousand miles, but this used to be my mom's car back in the day. And she was a speed racer. But, you know, she took care of the car. These are a little hard, but no, they're actually still pretty soft. I'm going to replace those anyway. But hey, man, not too shabby. Not bad at all. I was expecting worse. But, again, I didn't have any check engine lights. I didn't have any of those noises or weird vibrations or any problems. So, it's pretty good. Just a little dirty. I mean, it needs to be cleaned. For sure. Some soot and everything. The engine side too. Actually, freaking valves are pretty damn clean. Oh, let me get you off the mount so you can get a good close-up of it. I see that in there. Oh. That's not, I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, look how clean those valves are. That's pretty fucking good. Sorry, my language. I'm gonna edit that out. I don't know how many times I cursed already. I lose track. I got a potty mouth. Oop. That's looking pretty clean. But, yeah. That's pretty good. 80-something thousand miles. Yeah. Clean her up, wipe her up, get this area cleaned up a little better. Need to do something about this. I can't keep that dangling, man. Well, survived this long. Alright, I'm rambling. I'm dragging this on. Ooh. A present down there. I see it. Let me pause this for a minute, take a break. I'll get right back to you. I just want to show you guys quickly before I clean all this junk up. And there's that hole. This is the PCV holes. No, there it is. So it's a good thing. It's about time. Change it. See that crack right there? Oh, shit. There's a better view. Turn this light on. Right there. That's a good crack. And I don't think it cracked all the way through, but it was getting there. Oh, yeah, just about. No check engine light. No issues. But, yeah. Just in time, because it looked like it was going to crack all the way down. Yeah. You can see the line. Where it was going to crack. Oh, it cracked already, but it didn't throw a code or anything. Just a matter of time, though. Just in time. Well, that's what's important about preventive maintenance. Now I know this will last a lot longer once we get it all done. Alright. Taking a break for sure this time. And we'll pick this up again. Alright, so I got the new hose here. This is the gates because they didn't have the Ford one in stock. But there's that one. This one looks like it'll be okay. It's actually thicker than the other one, the original, but it does look a little shorter on the bends there. But we'll see how that's going to work out. I did go ahead and clean this up. Everything wiped up real clean. Put some dielectric grease in the electrical connector receptacles. Got the new gaskets on there. I'm trying to be careful with these so they don't get cut or torn, but pretty clean. This is a really good condition for its age. I don't have any problems reinstalling it. So yeah, that's good. I'll set this down for now. And let's see, what should we mess with next? I am gonna take this out, take the fuel injector rail out, replace the injector O-rings, clean the injectors out, and then get that all reinstalled. But before I do that, I need to tackle this guy, the PCV valve with the little clip there. It has to come out first, and I'll pull that out. Try not to break that because I do not have a replacement right now. So let me get finished getting set up here, and then we'll work on that. Alright, sorry about the shakiness, guys, but I wanted to bring you in close so you can actually see that little tab right there on the PCV valve, holder, I guess you'd call it, this retainer. Right here is this tab there, and on the other side over here on the other end is the same thing. So there's two of them. So you have to pry this up gently. I'm sorry, you have to pry this up gently without breaking it and get it over this tab. Same thing on the other side. And that'll free up the PCV and you can pull it straight up. Right now it's locked in with those 2 tabs. See that? So hopefully that's helpful to somebody, because the other videos I've seen really didn't get up close and let you actually understand what you have to do to pull that tab, pull the retainer over that tab, and then on the other side. Not sure if I can get a look at the other side here. Again, sorry about the shakiness, but I'm really trying to get you a good bird's eye view. You really can't see that one, but it's right about there. Right about there. There's a tab. That's going to be a trickier one, but yeah, that's what I got to do to get it off. So I'm going to need 2 hands and lots of concentration with my tongue sticking out and everything. So let me get after it. Alright, I was able to get that out. So if you see where it came from, right there in that hole, I was able to pull it out. Those are those 2 tabs I was talking about. I managed to not break it. I nicked it up a little bit, but not broken. Let's see if I can get you in closer. You can see those tabs. There they go, they stick out. Gotta clean in there again still. But right here, there's little nubbies, little tabs that stick out. Right there, there's one. The other one's right, oopsie, right there. You see the tab right there. Yep. Anyways, got a little cleaning to do. Try not to get any junk in there. It looks like just a little bit of junk in there. Alright. Again, that was a little tricky, scary when you don't have the replacement part, but it's doable. Just got to be patient and just be gentle, and it'll pull right out. Alright, let's get this bad boy back on. Let's get that down in there. Push it down. That's where it's going to live now. The new one. And then we'll get this retainer to get in there and clip without breaking it. Man, you guys can't see anything. My bad. I'll get that down in there. Lives in its hole, and then clip that down. Kind of twist that. Make sure it's clipped in good. And get some more light on the situation. Ooh, that's tight. Ooh, I can't even turn it like I did before. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to give it a spin. Ooh. Well, that's not fully in there. Alright, let me mess around with that. I want to line up those 2 openings for the tabs, and then I'll get back to you. Alright, that lives in there now, so that's good, nice and tight. That's good. Put this back in its place. Hose. That's good. It's going to sit about like that, I guess. That. Alright. Alright, now that I got that done, I get back in the boot and see about getting this rail out. I'll be right back. Alright, so for the fuel rail, this is a 2005, so it's a little bit easier actually, less crap. But yeah, you pull this clip back, undo these little clips, pry that back out, and then you pull it back. And fuel's already depressurized, but you're still going to get a little spillage. Not a problem. Man, I hope you saw that, because the camera angles sometimes be messing me up. Anyways, pulled it from there, pop that out. Okay, go ahead and disconnect these injectors. Connectors. Roger. Take that out. Take those out. Disconnect this connector. Let's see if I can squeeze that out. Yep, that out. And then now, take those two 10mm bolts out, and it should be it. And I should be able to pull the rail off pretty squarely. Rail's nice and loose. Take these out, and I should be able to just pull. It's nice and snug. It's probably never been off before. Let's see if I can get these off. Should be able to pop them right out. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Probably not. But I get my screwdriver. Oh, there's a washer in there. A couple of washers. Don't want to lose those. See if I can get this out without damaging anything. Get underneath there and pry up. Alright, that's getting to be too difficult. So I'm going to reassess the situation. I don't want to break anything. Get back in that book, make sure I didn't miss anything. I'll be right back. Okay, so that proved to be fun. They were in there pretty good, but yes, you just have to give it a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And it does pop out. And those O-rings are nice and flat, actually. But they were in there pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff apart. Get them cleaned up real good. Get the O-rings replaced. And then, yeah, I'll come back to it. Alright, just wanted to bring you guys back real quick to show you the injectors out of the rail. There's the rail there. Got that out. Got the injectors marked. Put them back in the same place. I'm going to replace the O-rings. I'm going to clean them out still, but I wanted to show you what the resistance is supposed to be. So it should be 13.7 and 15.4, I think, per the book. So that one is okay. That one is okay. Get a better, oops, need a better connection. This one was okay earlier. Let's double check. I gotta get a better connection on that one. There we go. Much better. And then 13.7, yep. These are good. Alright. So I know these are good. I mean, they worked before they came out. So should be good to go. I'll get back when I'm done cleaning those. Maybe I'll make another video of that separate. But for now, signing off, and then I'll come back when I'm ready to reinstall. Alright, so I got my injectors rigged up to a 9-volt battery. And I'm just using a little syringe here with straight fuel because I don't suspect these things for being really dirty. But give it a little pressure. And then there you go. You can see the jets. Hopefully that's a pretty good spray. We'll call that good. We'll call that a good deal. And a little 9-volt battery rig here. And that's all she wrote for that. Alright, so got those cleaned up. Put them back on the rail. New O-rings. Slap these in the rail. And now we're gonna place these in here. Line those up. Get those pushed down in there. There. Oh, nice and even snap. That's good. Let's connect that. Throw the injectors in before I forget. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Nice, snapped in. It's in there good. Take my little temporary cap I had on there. If I can get it off, it's in there good now. Oh, that sucker's on there good. And then now we can clip our fuel line back on. Okay, that's good. Get our 2 10 mils in there. Those 2 started. Don't forget to put those 2 thick washers underneath there too. Snug for now until I can get the torque value on those. Snug. Snug. Let's see. Torque value. Let's see here. Well, fuel rail bolts. 84 inch-pounds. All right. Let me get my torque wrench. Okay, got it set up here. Torque wrench, 84 inch-pounds. Okay, that's good to go for that one. Alright, so I'm ready to get this intake on. I've already got the PCV tube on here, the hose. I figured I'd put this on there. It might be easier to get the top one onto the PCV valve. I hope anyway. Yeah, this is going to be a tight fit. Hopefully you guys can see everything, but here it goes. I may have to take you off my mount and get you into a closer look if you can't see, but let's see how this goes. This in here, down, be careful not to get rubber grommets in there. Careful not to get those snagged on anything. It's kind of like resting down there for now. Get this down there. Okay, now the tricky part is to get that tube, oh boy, onto the, maybe it would be better to get the top one on first, maybe. Yep, I'm gonna need a better strategy here. Let me get you back in here in a second. Alright, well, I don't know if you can see that or not, but I got it on there. That was a pain in the butt. Perhaps I should have put the top of the hose onto the piece valve first and then connect it to the intake. But in any case, it's in there. Still a pain in the butt, but it's in there. I just got to get that clamp snapped in. And then I'll continue. I'll get you guys back on the mount there so you can see the whole thing. Alright, so got the holes in there. Put the PCV, I'll line up the intake downs. Yeah, that seems to be lined up. Alright, that seems to be lined up pretty good. Get a couple of bolts started. Alright. Get all these bolts in, 8 different places, 7 on top, 1 on the bottom. The torque is 156 inch-pounds. I'll get that done and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright, let's get the torque down. Is it 156 inch-pounds? So is that about 13 foot-pounds? Okay, get this middle one done first. Okay, and then number 8 is at the bottom. I'm not going to bore you with that. You get the idea. Intake manifold all torqued up. Fuel rails torqued. 2 bolts. Connectors are all connected. Check, check, check. I just got to get the tubes here. I'll be back. I'll torque that 1 bolt on the bottom of the intake, and then I'll be back. Alright, I got the intake bolts all torqued up. Got that lower one. And let's see, now I'll start doing these lines. So I routed this hose, pressure regulator. Sit on there, I kind of routed it where it looks like it would naturally go. If I need to reroute that, I will. And the one on the bottom is going to go right. Where'd it go? Whoopsie. There you are. Right there in this little tube. Right there. So I'm going to disconnect that. Try to get a better angle to dangle here. That on there. It's hard to do with one hand. I'll have to set you guys down again because this is a cramped area. Alright, we'll let that hose live there. That's in the bottom. Zip tie right here. Not too snug, but enough to keep that from flapping around. Zip tie up there, there. Next, we got this connector down here. Connect that in. Click. This connector down here, I don't think I snapped that in all the way yet. Focus. Where is it? Oh, no, it's not. There we go. Click. All right. Looks good. It looks good. Got the big few holes there I gotta connect still. We'll get that done. This connector goes here. That's this guy. And you know what? That might go there. I have to disconnect this. Alright, rerouted that. Reclipped on. Clipped a little Christmas tree, little clamps or whatever you want to call them. Put that back in there. Reconnect this. Snip. Okay, that's good. Alright. That. What's next? We got that, guys, for the throttle body. This guy goes down there. I'll do that later. Keep that out of the way for now. Alright, let me set you guys up on the pedestal. Looks like the downstairs stuff is pretty much all in for now, except for that hose. And then I do have to put the dipstick back. Let's do that now. Let me set this up here. Alright, so right down here is where we're going to put the dipstick tube down through there, and then kind of have to go underneath and fish it in that hole down there. But eventually it's going to line up with this hole right there. And that's where the T30 torque screw is going to go. This little guy. Alright, let's see here. Let's get underneath. There you go. You can see the tube right there. O-ring is nice and clean and oiled. And then we'll, oh god, you guys can't see anything. There we go. You see that? Put that in there. Kind of line that up and give it a, oh, there we go. Snap that in. That's good. Good to go. And there's that number 8. Oh, let's see. There it is right there. That number 8 bolt for the intake. Alright, I'll get you back upstairs. Alright, so there's the dipstick tube nut. You can see. Got that started. I love these engines, but they're a pain in the butt to work on sometimes. Tight spaces. Just like any other vehicle, I suppose. But I'll get that torqued down and get back to you guys. Alright, that one's tightened up good. Not going anywhere. That one got the calibrated elbow torque because I'm okay with that. Couldn't find it in the book. Moving on. Alright. Got the holes. Got this clipped on. For the idle air control valve. That's clipped on there. The flaps. Intake flaps connector. Okay, click. Connected to that. Let's go ahead and put the throttle body on. Wipe that all down. It's funny, in the book it says 2005 and above. Cleaning not recommended, required. Well, I wiped it down anyway. Okay, so yep, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in. Get her done. Take this out. Take my screws back out. There's no torque in the Chilton's book for this either. It just says tighten securely. So I'll get these. Before I do that, let me make sure there's nothing else back there. That's done. Yep. Okay. That number 3, number 4. There you are. Before I tighten those down, go ahead and put the throttle body connector back in. Okay, good snap on that. Alright, those were 10mm. And we're going to go with some calibrated elbow torque. Again. Yep. Would help if I use the right side. Those were 8, my bad. 8mm, these. Already replaced the gasket. No issue there. Tight there. Let me get the swivel on that. Second thought, to use the swivel even with the wobble. It's still pretty hard to get onto, so we'll just use the ratcheting box end and click on that. Click on that. Securely fastened. Securely fastened on there. That last one. Okay, that's good. Down there. All right. goes in there. Put that in there for now. Just don't want nothing else going in that area. Alright, so now, let's see. A little bit of OCD until I get impatient. Maybe I'll edit this part out because this is boring. It's boring stuff, guys, I know. But to do it yourselfer, all these little things sometimes are important. They're important to some people, and some people just don't have the patience for it. I can go either way sometimes. It just depends on the mood, I suppose. Anyways, I got this bracket here. I got my screws. 3 bolts rather. It looks like an 8 and 2 10s. It's going to sit top like that. Perfect. So I'll put the little 8 down here. Or let's do 10 first to get this stable. Very good. Calibrated elbow action for these. Click. Okay, that's good. That's on. That's gonna go back in here. That's all right. Now we've got the other cable, this guy. Oh, before I do that, the cruise control cable. I hope you guys can see this, but this cable gets clipped in on the inside portion. Not all vehicles have cruise control, so it just depends. This cable is going to go on the inside pin, and it just force fit. Just clip it on like that. That's in. And then, oh, this cable. This is force fit as well. It just slides in. You get this in this little square part. There's a cable in there. And then you just push down and twist, and that locks that in. And then you can push this on, and then you clip that in. That's it. Now you got your cables on. Cool beans. Then, oh, this cover. There's a cover that goes on there. Wipe the cover down. Alright, let's go off that. Before I put this cover, I wonder if I forget. I think I'll be okay. Put this cover on now. If I remember right, that was like a 6 or 7. What is that? That's a 7. Ford. Looks like some more clips over here are gone, so that's okay. This car's old, so it's been through lots of different mechanics over the years. When my mother owned it back in the day, So lots of things are missing. No longer relevant, or still relevant, but just not there. All right, so let's go ahead and get this tube back down where it belongs. And that's going to be right below idle air control. So push that in. First, make sure that this clip is pushed in and in place. But you don't want to break these. Okay, so that's in place, and then we'll just push it in. There, heard it snap in, that's good. And maybe I'll get another clip or zip tie there later on. For now, I'm okay with that. That's in. Check, check, check. Tight, tight, tight. Okay, let's get this other tube. On the top. Should live on the top or underneath? Let's let it live on the top. Push this down to the red clip. And that's in. Click. Alright. That. That's in. This out of there. Wipe down some more stuff. Alright, let's double check, make sure there's no more unconnected plugs. That looks good. 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 Don't have any spare parts. That's a good thing. Tools. Oh, that is gonna go to the air filter, air cleaner. All right, grommet there. This cable. Let's get our intake back in. Rearrange some stuff here. All right, that's probably way too close for you guys. I'm gonna pause that and get this set in place. All right, so I got this stick set in there. There's a grommet down there at the bottom where the original lifetime filter used to go. So that's where that's sitting in. Here's my, you guys see that? Yeah. This is the connector for the MAF, master flow sensor. I'll click that in. Here's my air tube. Click that in. That goes to the valve cover gasket. Onto the snorkel holes, the throttle body hose, and then this little guy's got to get tightened. I think that was a 6. Okay, make sure that this one's tight. Yep, that was tight. Okay. All right. That was in. Okay, I think we're back together, guys. I'm going to double check everything, make sure I didn't forget anything. And then I've got to get underneath the vehicle to replace the fuel filter. That's long overdue. It's been a couple years since I changed that last time. So I'll get after that. I'll get back to you guys. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that. There's your 8mm up there, and then your fuel line up there, and then the other fuel line. Get those little plastic clips. I mean, I know there's hundreds of videos out there about this, but here goes nothing. Let me make sure I can loosen up that bolt up there at the top for the fuel filter. It would help if I put the right size on there first. How about that? Sure. Oh yeah, that'll come loose, no problem. Okay. So I've already depleted the fuel system a while ago. So what I gotta do is try and get. I'm wearing glasses, guys, so it'll be hard for me to see even with my glasses. I need like trifocals or something. I can't see crap. Try to pull this clip out. Move that to the side. There we go. Lift that clip up. Oh, I'm not breaking it because they are notorious for breaking. Make sure I can get that clip out. That's going to be the hardest part, is dealing with these clips. There you go. Push that out of the way. And it wants to snap right back in. Nice. And this is going to come on. There we go. Get that guy out of there. On one side, anyway. Okay. And while that's holding that, unclip the other side. Which was easier to do before. Now it's hard. Getting pressure on that piece. Open that up. There we go. Come on now. Come on out of there. Without breaking. Come on now. There she goes. Thank goodness that didn't break. Knock on wood. Okay, now that one clip out. Same thing with the other one. Pull that clip, push it, clip back. Oh shoot, that one came out. Hold that with the other clip. I mean tool. Pick. There we go. Come on now. You can do it. There we go. Oh, thought I had it. There she goes. Ain't hard to get. All right. So those clips are out. Now comes the fuel spill. Pull on that. Get my hand up there. Shouldn't be much pressure holding it because that's been, fuel cap is off, and I can get it off. Ooh. There she goes. She's coming off. There she goes. Pop this one loose. Come on. There she goes. Oh yeah, gotcha. Oh yeah. A little bit on the camera. Oh well. Got a rag underneath here, just in case.
because I knew this was going to happen. All right, now that's loose. I can get that other bolt out and bring it back into position there. There we go. Hopefully you guys can see. All right, bolt. Now I can get this bracket out of the way. And more fuel's going to spill. Let that drain out a little bit. Manipulate this out of the way. Bracket, okay. That's free. Now that's free. We'll take this number 7mm, I believe, and we'll loosen that, and then we'll put a new filter on. The first bolt was 8mm. This other one looks like a 7, actually. All right. Oh, I love the smell of gas. Okay. Got the bracket in. Nice and tight. Tight like a tiger. Get this back in there. This is always fun. And I think what I'm going to do is put the clips on first. Put the fuel lines on first and then do the... Well, I don't know. Let's see. That one, release that one, get that one started. Push that back in there. Okay, that one's in. Nice, good. Get the bracket started again. And I'm blind as a bat. That damn hole started. There she goes. Right into its home. Bolt started at least. Alright, get that started. We'll get this hose back on. Push the clip back in its home without breaking it is the goal. And that's proven to be sometimes futile. That one is in. And that one's clipped in. That's good. And then we will get the bracket tightened up. Click. Okay, that's good. That's in there. That's in there. That's in there. All right. Good to go. Good to go. All right, guys. Back up here at the top. Putting the fuel relay. I'm sorry, the fuel fuse for the fuel pump relays here. Next, I gotta reconnect the battery. Get all that buttoned up. I still want to rotate the tires, and then I'll get this thing back on the ground, and then we'll take it from there. And then we'll get her started, and hopefully everything, give it a test run, and everything works out really well. Alright, guys, mission complete. Got it off the jack stands. Started up, checked for fuel leaks. Everything is good. No check engine lights. No fault codes. The last thing to do, I'll be taking it out on a drive cycle today. Make sure everything is good. Make sure all the oxygen sensor, all that other good stuff, the cat, all that stuff gets read correctly after the drive cycle. If not, just gotta troubleshoot some more and see what I missed, whatever I might have missed, and we'll take care of it. But for now, we're good to go. Green machine is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this content. Appreciate a like. Subscribe if you want to.
Still learning how to make these videos, but getting better at it, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one. I'm sure there'll be other things to do with this car. 2005. Eventually I'm gonna have to do a transmission service, all the other stuff for the 90,000 mile inspections. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I'll make videos when I can, keep you guys updated on what's going on with the green machine. Appreciate all your appreciate everyone watching. Hope you guys like the content. Thanks very much, and Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.